Hello. Today I'm going to talk about a solution that I believe will actually change the world to become more sustainable. While discussing sustainability, there are usually three approaches. The first one is an immediate change that we would need to take right now. The second one is to develop some technology that would handle the oncoming growth that we would experience. And the third is cultural changes over time. Now, in order to solve the sustainability problem, it's obvious that we need to pick at least one of these in order to change. Before looking at these three approaches, I felt it was necessary to explain why change is needed. As you can see from this list, Americans consume more energy than any other ethnicity. As my eyes begin to go down the list, these numbers are absolutely startling. At the very bottom, one American could use as much energy as a small town in Tanzania or Ethiopia. Why is that such a big deal? As you can see, Americans only make up 4% of the world's population, but they use 19% of all the world's energy. Now, if the other 96% of the world used 5 times the energy that their population supported, where would that put all of us? After looking at these numbers, the solution becomes quite obvious. We need to make an immediate change in the way we are living. We can't continue to use the resources at this rate. Allowing ourselves this much diminishes everyone else's standard of living. I don't believe an immediate change will take place, though. Of course, there will be some people ready to change and give back to the world, but the vast majority would disagree. We already have a great life. Why should we sacrifice it for anyone else, myself included? There is a feeling of entitlement to all of these luxuries that we have, but most people, including myself, have done nothing worthy of them. I would rather work towards another alternative than sacrifice what I have. Most people would also say the same thing if they didn't have to give anything up. So what are the options that we have? I'm going to stick with the three I discussed in the very beginning. The first one calls for an immediate change. We need to stop consuming so much, stop throwing away so much, so often, and reconsider what to do with the resources we have now. For example, we could use what we need, none for convenience, and sell the rest. Another option would be to change our culture over time, eliminating wasteful practices and determining what is absolutely necessary and no more. I am personally invested into the third option. Renewable resources have always interested me. Replacing oil and fossil fuels with a renewable energy source is what I've decided to do with my life. Creating something like this on a global scale would also accomplish one of my childhood dreams, which is to change the world. Through sustainability, I feel like this goal is definitely possible. Now that I've made my mind up, it is time for everyone else to make up theirs. These are the resources I have used to gather some information. Thank you for listening.